Hi everyone, I am Satyapriya from Physics department. Last class we discussed about basic introduction of semiconductor, what is conductor, semiconductor and then insulator, and then also discussed about what is intrinsic semiconductor and then density of electron, calculating density of electrons in conduction band and then density of holes in valence band. We derived the value for density of electrons in conduction band and then density of holes in valence band. Now in this class discussed about extrinsic semiconductor. Already very well known about what is semiconductor. It is a positively conducting material. At low temperature, semiconductor acts as a insulator. At temperature is increases, the semiconductor acts as a conductor. Based on these impurities added, the semiconductor is classified into two types. First one is intrinsic, and then second one is extrinsic semiconductor. Did you know all very well what is intrinsic semiconductor? It is a very pure form of semiconductor called as intrinsic semiconductor. What is extrinsic? Doped on impurity materials like that trivalent atom, pentavalent atom added to pure semiconductor, that is called as extrinsic semiconductor. In this case, did you know semiconductor? In this class classified into two types. Intrinsic and the next one is extrinsic. I told intrinsic means pure material. Pure material called as intrinsic semiconductor. In this case, impure. Impure material is called as extrinsic semiconductor. In this case, last class we discussed about the topic intrinsic semiconductors and their types. And then now we are going to discuss about extrinsic semiconductor. In this case, impure semiconductor means based on impurity. In this case, extrinsic semiconductor are also classified into two types. What are the two types? N-type semiconductor and then P-type semiconductors. In this case, extrinsic semiconductor classified into N-type semiconductor and then P-type semiconductor. How to classify N-type and then P-type? Based on impurity. In this case, N-type semiconductor having pentavalent, 5 valence electrons are present. In this case of P-type semiconductor, 3 valence electrons are present. That is called as P-type semiconductor based on impurity. For example, 5 valence electrons is present, that is called as N-type, and then 3 valence electrons are present, called as P-type semiconductor. In this case, for example, in this case we discussed about N-type semiconductor. N-type. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about N-type. In this case, example of what is example of semiconductor? For example, zirconium and then silicon and zirconium for example for intrinsic pure form of semiconductor. Now we are going to discuss about N-type. N-type means 5 valence electrons are present. In this case, for example, phosphorus, actually the example for N-type semiconductor, phosphorus. Take as phosphorus example for N-type semiconductor. In this case, phosphorus having 5 valence electrons are present. In this case, pure semiconductor is doped with impure materials. For example, germanium is example for semiconductors. Germanium. In this case, take as germanium. Okay, in this case, how it is germanium called as semiconducting material. In this case, germanium having 4 valence electrons. 4 valence. Every germanium having 4 valence electrons. This is the pure form of germanium. This germanium is doped with phosphorus. Phosphorus is impurity atoms. What is the purpose we are adding impurity? To improving conductivity. So in this case, we take as phosphorus. Phosphorus having 5 valence electrons. These 4 electrons are These 4 electrons are bonded to germanium atom, and the remaining 1 atoms is left to free. Okay, these 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. These 4 electrons is bonded to semiconductor germanium atoms, and then one electron is take as free, left to free. These